Back to another episode here at Jeremy Knows. Coming to you from the VeeDao today, we have a very special guest, the man who needs no introduction here. Gary Vaynerchuk is going to be joining us for a 20-minute AMA in just about 15 minutes. So we're going to be doing this on Spaces again. As you may know, it gets an off sync when we're routing Twitter Spaces audio to YouTube and Twitch. So I apologize if that bothers you. You can just come in if you're listening to this live, or if you want to listen to the recording, you can go to VeeDao ETH on Twitter and listen to the recording. I'm going to jump into that Twitter Spaces right now. We'll all participate. I'll turn off my mic so that you don't get that echo, and away we go. Thank you. While I'm here, let me just say thank you to all the community members and the holders who made this possible, who submitted their questions, and I hope to mine as much value for you in this interview as we possibly can. So I'm going to jump into the Spaces and see you in a sec. Come on, come on.
Good morning. Hello again and welcome to the show, my friends. VeeDao Spaces. I'm excited. I hope you are too. We wanted to start this space a little early so we could get the folks who won their minute with Gary Vee up on stage. So if that's you, please do request up and we'll go through some of the protocol. I see you, Zach.
Yeah, please do. Please don't request if you're going to be if you're not those people. We're not going to accept.
You've got an echo going. Or maybe it's me actually. I just turned off my monitor, so it should be good. Wonderful. So we've got 2 out of 5 so far. Let's get
what is going on
up here? Hey, Eric.
Big day. Big day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited. I've got a ton of questions to ask. We'll get through as many of them as we can. Pablo, I see you. Cohen, Take Action has a spot too, right? Yeah. So we've got 3 of 4. We're waiting on Captiva and let me check. Who else are we missing?
We have 4 out of the 6.
Yeah, we're waiting on Captiva and Joseph.
Kong is here.
Yeah, and Kong, please request up as well.
I got him. I sent my request already.
So just for everybody's edification, the one-on-one questions, they're going to come at the end. So please keep yourself muted. Please don't pin any tweets in the meantime. I'll lead the discussion. I'll throw to you as we go along. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Basically, we'll welcome Gary. We'll share a little bit about what the VeeDao's been up to. We'll throw questions from the admin. Cohen has some burning questions that he wants asked. And I think it's only fair considering the reason that Gary is here at this AMA is because he gifted a FaceTime session to the DAO and asked all of the DAO's questions. We're going to get a couple of Cohen's questions in, and then we'll go to the community questions. And then with the last 6 to 7 minutes, I'll pass to each of you in the order that I shared. Just to reiterate that order for you really quick, it's going to be Joseph, then Tom, then Pablo, then Zach, then Captiva.
Yeah, and please, for whoever's requesting up, please stop requesting because we're not going to be approving the requests. and it's just going to make our jobs harder up here. So if you could not send requests, it'd be greatly appreciated.
And Kong, for your part, I'll pass to you before we go to the community questions. At the end of sort of sharing with Gary some of the things that DAO has been up to, I'll pass to you to talk about the frame game. Exciting stuff. And thanks to the 150 people who are already here. This is so exciting. This is for sure already our most widely attended Twitter Spaces. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Kong, are you okay with your connection?
Yes, I am okay with the connection. I'm just having some issues with earbuds, so I'm just trying to sort it out now. So just bear with me.
Okay. Who else are we missing, Jay?
We should probably really quickly just make sure everybody is well connected and can speak. So CJ or Jeremy, if you want to run through them and just
check.
Yeah,
you want to go for a mic test? You could just go in whatever order. Tom.
Hello, can you hear me?
You sound great.
All right, I'm good.
Take action.
Hello, could you guys hear me?
Sounds good to me. Zach.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, bud. Thanks for being here. Captiva.
Hey, Jeremy. Can you hear me?
Captiva rugged, or did I rug?
No, I heard him.
I can hear him.
Zach, by the way, while you're up there, if you want to slip in there, you can talk about how you're manifesting me to win the glitch over Mosher.
Love you, Masha.
Who's the last person that we're missing, Jay?
Pablo.
Me.
Oh,
Hopefully,
no. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're missing one.
No, Joe is there as well. Joseph, can you just?
Oh, there we go.
Back?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm Via, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. All right. So everyone who's on stage is the ones that's supposed to be on stage.
Do we still have enough room for Gary? I sure hope so.
Yeah, everything is exactly specific. So there's the main account, 2 co-hosts, and you could have 10 speakers after that. So the last speaker is going to be for Gary.
Perfect.
Jeremy loves Dead Space, and he knows I can't stand Dead Space.
Do you guys happen to hear the?
Oh, Jeremy rugged.
Jeremy definitely rugged. He's down in the audience. DJ, do you happen to hear the machinery in the background for me or no?
I don't.
Okay, perfect. I'm sitting outside the job site here, so.
I really wanted to do it on my computer, and how can I get in through my computer? My phone was easy, but I've never done it on Twitter or computer.
I don't know that you're actually able to speak through the computer on Spaces. I know you can listen into a space. I've never personally used my laptop for Twitter Spaces, so I'm not too sure.
Hey, everybody, you cannot use your laptop for Twitter Spaces, only to listen, not to speak.
And there.
Thank you.
Jeremy, did you receive the
I
co-host?
hope I don't rug during the Spaces. That would be unfortunate. Did we get to everybody's mics?
Yeah, everyone I think is good. Pablo and Joe, your go.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So
I'm good.
We'll just have to keep an eye for when Gary comes in. I don't know if it'll filter him to the top or what.
It will, because the way I think Spaces works is it filters the blue check marks first, and then people that are followers of yours.
Sure.
And you'll know when there's 1,000 people in the room.
Well.
Yeah. Shout out to Zane and Chippies.
Shout out to Zane. Shout out to Crystal and Corso and Ginger.
Oh,
and
definitely Crystal. Mods. We got love.
Luna. Shout out to Fig. Shout out to Wow Super and Natty Wife. Shout out to Let's Be Friends Club.
Shout out Jessica.
Shout out Kevin. Gabe. Brandon. Dave. SKG. J Dev. B-Fam in the house. Zarno, I'm going to ask your football questions. I've got so many questions. Shout out to Katz. Shout out to Ash, Sobs, Chris, Tim, Wolf of Wickham.
Oh, Tom, by the way, I think rugged.
Well, we'll do our best.
Yep. Oh, what's up, Dustin?
Tom is still here, but we are missing 2. Who are we missing here?
Tom just rugged.
I see Tom. He's
You
back.
gotta love the rugs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm.
By the way, I
ready
still
to
didn't
rock.
listen to Saturday night's AMA with Dustin. I heard it was really good.
It was great. We got rugged a couple times, but it was great.
I am currently seeing that we're missing 3. Tom's back. Zach's back. Who are we
I
missing?
think we got everybody now.
I'm back. Am I
No, one
connected?
person is missing.
Yeah.
Manifesting a good
Yeah,
connection.
Tom's back. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5. Yeah, we're missing 1.
This is going to be entertaining.
Sure is. Oh, here's Captiva. Our stage is almost full. It's a good thing we have co-hosts.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of it. We only have 1 spot left, and it's for Gary. So again, for whoever's requesting, we're not going to be able to accept because we could only have 10 speakers after the host and the 2 co-hosts, and the last spot we have is for Gary.
You can come up after the fact.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be able to have a lot of chit chat. We just want to be ready. So again, just so the folks on stage know, we'll welcome Gary. We'll update him on the VeeDao. I'll pass to Kong to talk about the frame game. Then we'll ask the community questions from the holders and from Twitter. And then we'll go to the one-on-one questions in this order: Joseph, Tom, Pablo, Zach, Captiva, and Take Action. And then we'll be out.
Like ninjas.
Quick and clean.
Notorious ninjas.
Like notorious ninjas. I think I found the best way to ask Gary to do your trade, Cohen.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'll do my best.
That's all I can ask of you.
Yeah. I'm excited. A couple more minutes. He might be late. I should preface that, like, dude's got a lot going on, if you hadn't noticed. So
I emailed them to confirm, and they respond to me. They're like, yeah, we're good for 1:30.
okay, great. Nonetheless, they still might be late. Shout out to Burge.
Oh. Wow, Dustin actually has a
Hey, Ben.
VFriend 2 as his PFP now. That means he's actually part of the VFriends community.
He's getting in the game.
I know, right? Shout out Gadget,
Hey, Moon. Dave, thanks for being here.
Johnny, Nordic.
Johnny in the house. Dale. So many VFriends PFPs. This is wild.
Oh, here's Gary.
There he is.
Bye.
All right. Well, let's kick it off. The man who needs no introduction here, New York Times bestseller, chairman of VaynerX, artist and creator of VFriends, and world-renowned blueberry aficionado, soon coming to stage, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk is here with us. Thank you for being here, Gary. I'm sure we'll have you in a minute. Now the anticipation is so real. I did my intro too quickly. I rehearsed it and everything. Now we can hear the construction in the back, Eric.
Yeah, I'll mute until they move.
Are we sure? There it is. I see Gary connecting. I hope I'm not going to rug in the meantime. Do y'all still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I see him connecting. I don't see him on stage yet.
I think he just rugged. He is gone.
Let me try him again.
And he is back.
The anticipation. This is going to be fun.
I think we just lost one of our question askers.
I'm sure they'll request back up. Hey, Gary. We
Gary
see
is
you.
waving. Definitely waving.
Hi, Gary.
Well, this is fun. 20 minutes of communicating through emojis.
It's fine.
Should be. We'll ask, and he can either throw up a heart or a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Hello?
Masha, can you remove your request?
There we go.
All right, Gary. Will there be?
Hey, what's up?
Will there be?
Gary.
Oh, good.
I'm in.
I still see him connecting.
I'm
I don't
in.
hear him yet.
Can you guys hear me?
There he is.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we're good. We hear you.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, a warm welcome from all of us in the community and VeeDao and everyone.
Thank you.
I know your time is limited, so I want to just dive right in.
Please.
Again, thank you. And I wanted to just share a little bit about what the VeeDao has been up to, because we hit pretty big on Series 2. Wanted you to know we had 16 mints. We got 2 empathy elephants, 1 passionate parrot, 1 GARYVEE, and 1 patient pig out of that.
Nice ratio, huh?
Yeah, we were really lucky. And we'll get into some Series 2 questions. And also, just like, it's such a big deal to us that you're doing this AMA. You know, we're trying to do these regularly, introducing the community to projects. Like, we've had Andy and Maha on. We recently had Tyler Hobbs, and he actually drew us a blueberry, which is our mascot, as you know. So thank you, sincerely.
Of course. Glad to be here.
So I've got a couple questions. You know, when we first had that FaceTime with Cohen and Eric to talk about the VeeDao, you had mentioned that if we could pull off a significant sweep of the VeeFriends floor, that you would consider having us on your podcast. And we're wondering if you could give us a little detail, like what tantamount's significant in your mind, because we want to have that as a target as VeeFriends gets in reach.
That's fun. Let me give that some real thought. I mean, to be frank, I don't really need you guys to per se sweep the floor to be on the podcast. I'm thrilled to have you on the podcast. I don't recall the context of the chatter, but there's a plenty of tongue in cheek in that scenario.
Totally.
Everyone on this call has been remarkably supportive of this journey, and I'm thrilled to be with all of you. And I'll go out of my way to think about how to make that happen on the podcast. Right now, I'm just, as you can imagine, in the coma and blizzard of VCon prep.
Yeah.
And really some things I've got set up for Series 2 for the spring and for the summer and fall, and a global economy that in the housing market, Wall Street and crypto is starting to show some interesting signs. So it's never a dull moment in entrepreneur land. Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you so much for saying that. Speaking of VCon, we wanted to let you know that, we're all excited for the welcome party, but the community has a pre-welcome party and a post-welcome party. We're doing a pickup basketball from 12 to 5 at Elliott Park. The V fans are putting that on, and then post the welcome party, the VeeDao is having an after party. We wouldn't expect you to agree to come, but we just wanted to put that on your radar if you want to play basketball.
It's actually a very big priority of mine to try to do some random stuff, even though I'm programmed out the yang, and I'm just going to live in the Discord and watch that behavior more so than plan it, so that I can, because I can't plan it because I have very little breathing room at this point, but I'm going to have scenarios where I think there'll be downtime or driving by things, or things will be on the path. So
cool.
I hope I can. I don't think I'll be able to do the pickup basketball game because of that time slot of like what I'm doing at that point, but maybe afterwards for sure. So I'd love to make sure I pay attention.
We'll definitely email you all of the details. Okay, let's get into some VeeFriends stuff. Gary, Cohen here. He's become a last class standing maxi. I think he has one from every pose in Series 2. He has the diamond last class standing. He wanted to know, was Diamond meant to be the alpha spec? Obviously, the market decides, but in your mind, was there an alpha spec when you were creating them?
That's a good question. I'm trying to remember. I think there was a feeling that Hollow was gonna, but I do think that Diamond looked really cool when it was done. I remember Gold. I remember thinking that Lava and Bubblegum weren't going to be. More so than remembering if I knew if Gold, Hollow, or Diamond were going to be.
Yeah.
Obviously, Emerald coming into the universe and being the green spec.
Right.
There's obviously some subconscious, like love I have for that. But the reality is Bubblegum's become such a big meme. Lava ended up probably subjectively looking the best in Series 2.
Facts.
Yep.
Diamond is Diamond, like always has that cliche, similar to Gold. I'm pretty, much like the tone and temperature of the conversation right now in NFT land, like everyone is, especially in a social media economy where everyone talks about every thought and every second. I'd be surprised if over the next 15 years, different specs didn't hold that quote unquote top spot amongst the consumer. And there's a million different reasons why they'll shift. I think that there's an over focus at times on what me as the founder and CEO and creator have to do with it, because I think right now it's such a right now I'm trying to lay down the foundation. And so like at some point this is going to get broadened aggressively, which is when the world takes over and characters and spec types and scenes will evolve in the market. When they wrote Entourage, they didn't expect Ari to be such a big character, or the Fonz,
right,
or Urkel. You adjust to the market. And so, that's kind of how I see that whole genre of questions.
Love it.
I know you're not going to admit this, Gary, but I appreciate you making the last class standing Diamond the standard card for the evolving poses.
There was a lot of randomization on the standard card.
So one more from Cohen, and this is a big ask, so take it as you will. But when book games launched and there were those art bundles, he put all his effort into getting the last class standing Go. But due to those early tech complications with IMX, it went to somebody else, and he wants to know if you're willing to trade a Go for a Go. He's got two. He's even got one that Andy let go of early on, and he'd like to ask you if you'll consider that.
So what's the question? I apologize. I want to make sure I'm following.
When I went for the Just Arts, I wanted the last class, and because of the glitches with IMX, I wasn't able to get it.
Yep.
So I got one of them. I also have the Polar that Andy paper handed.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if you're open for a Go trade.
And what Go do you have, and what Go do I have?
The last class standing is what I'd like, and either the Polar Bear, which was the one you gave to Andy, or the Heart Love Above, with the heart and the cloud on the bottom.
Be the bigger person.
The bigger than.
So you have, are we talking Series 1 Goes now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have a Series 1 Go Polar Bear what?
Core.
The Polar Bear that you gave Andy.
The Core, and you want a Series 1 Core last class standing?
Yeah.
Let me give a double-sided answer to this question. One, maybe / likely. Two, it'll be fun to milk this a little bit longer. So let me ponder.
That's a great answer.
Great answer.
I'm gonna push forward because we're limited on time.
Yep.
VeeDao's done some amazing things. We're actually going to be, because of the kindness of the VeeFriends community at large, people who can't attend VeeCon, we've actually taken about 50 VeeCon tickets in custody to escort 50 people all at once into the stadium. So you'll see us when the VeeDao shows up. It's going to be amazing. And in that same collaborative spirit, we have a phenomenal book game strategy that I want to pass to Kong to share. We've hit every new character raffle so far except for the clown. And as of this morning, we're the 5th largest holder of book games. So I'll pass it to Kong to tell you how we did that.
You got it.
Go ahead, Kong.
Hey Gary, how are you doing?
Very good.
Great to talk to you. I just want to go really quickly because obviously time is a factor. I just wanted to say that we've all been playing book games since the very beginning. In the Discord, just discussing strategy, trading tokens with each other, just so we can all win together.
Yeah.
So when the burn raffle came along, it completely changed how we play the game, allowing our community to kind of scale into playing what we call frame game. Frame game is really easy to play. It's basically open to everyone, and anyone with tokens not being used in the raffle will just kind of loan their tokens to the DAO at zero cost, obviously, because it's layer 2, and then the DAO enters them for entry into the raffle. Community decides whether to mint the characters we win or not, and if we elect not to mint the character, it's given away to one of the lucky contributors to the winning frames. So it's kind of like a win-win all round. Whatever the DAO mints goes into the community wallet, and all the games go back to the original token holders' wallets after everything's said and done. So to date, we've contributed over 350 tokens to the 15 character draws. And after we've all tried our luck individually, because we all, we're all doing our own plays with the 5 frame draws, we're going to be going all in and transferring our remaining tokens for the raffle day on day 16, which is going to be really huge. As just heard, we've secured a number of spots to mint, including 1 Minotaur, 2 ninjas, an octopus, 2 ghosts, 2 toads, 2 wolves, an alligator, 2 fairies, and I'm not really sure, but I would presume that we've also got a praying mantis somewhere.
4. We have 4.
4. There you go. So we've broken the 2 kind of benchmark and gone to 4 there.
Yep.
I think what's really great here is that frame game shows that when the community trusts each other and builds together, we kind of end up creating lasting value for our whole community. And I just wanted to say that it's been a privilege kind of being involved in this. My first NFT that I minted, obviously I wasn't able to do VF1 because there was a lot going on, so I missed out. But through book games, 12.5, great book by the way, I was able to get into NFTs. And
That's awesome.
one of the very first things that I got from selling a couple of them was a VeeDao token, and here I am today. So
That's
basically, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here talking to you today, and possibly we wouldn't be doing what we're doing with Frame. So just want to say a big thank you to you.
Thank you, brother. I love the hippo too.
Thank you. Oh man, you know what? It's my first year too. It's never ever going anywhere. It's staying in my wallet.
Awesome.
Hold me to that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, and I just want to stress that after the Viking, Gary, we are going to be the 3rd largest book game holder in wallet size.
That's cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, it can't be overstated how much so much of this isn't possible without you, Gary. So thank you. I'm gonna hit you with some rapid fire really quick. These are New York Jets centric. So Keyshawn Johnson or Wade Corbett?
Keyshawn Johnson.
Chad Pennington or Curtis Martin?
Curtis Martin.
Nice. Bill Belichick or Rex Ryan?
Rex Ryan.
Ooh, who's gonna have a better score next year or better record, Jets or the Washington Commanders?
The Jets.
Let's go. All right, some rapid fire V friends. Are you going to be the voice of GARYVEE?
Likely.
Nice. Are the Toy Keto VF2 toys going to be available at VCon?
No.
Will VCon next year be in Europe?
Leaning towards no.
Got it. There's a lot of hype, and you mentioned it. Looking forward to the fall and winter. Can you describe your fall and winter strategy in one word?
Character development. If I can combine those 2 words.
We'll hyphenate it. What's the one thing that everyone should bring with them to VCon?
Their lack of fear of saying hello to the person standing next to them.
Love it. Recently, somebody asked you about VFriend staking, and you replied with a wink. I don't know if you remember talking about VFriend staking. Is that something you'd put in a everything is possible bucket or actually in the plan bucket?
Much more close to the second part than, staking is a very thoughtful strategy of rewarding community and creating longevity, and it's staking, currency, all these big functions of economics are things that I don't want to rush into, but I think about way more than I think the community thinks.
I totally get it. The last thing, we're expecting the VeeCon app today. Is there anything you can leak to us about VeeCon? And if not, what's your advice for making the most of it? Saying hello to the person next to you, and
I think a couple things. One, I think the app is going to be tomorrow. Two, yeah, I really think it's about the people, but I would say from content consumption, a mix of people that you already know, and then going to some talks where you don't know the people so that you can expand on your curiosity.
Perfect. Okay, so this next question is still going to be pretty rapid. We raffled off 1 minute with you to different holders, so I'm going to pass it around. We're going to start with Zach. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, so I have kind of a two-part quick question. First off, is there any alpha you can give us around VeeFriends and Big 3 with the triplets?
A lot of the big behaviors that I'm looking to do are like a purchase of the triplets, is to find ways to do creative integrations and bring value to VF1 especially, and then at times 2. And so nothing specific, but pretty much all my business behaviors going forward will always have VeeFriends in mind.
Nice, wonderful, thank you. And just to add on to that, like, how can a creative, skilled in writing and branding person like myself help out the triplets?
I mean, you can email me and I'll put you in the triplets folder for when we start building out teams and stuff of that nature. I'm very open to it. We'll be hiring a ton in Gary Vaynerchuk land, VaynerX, Vayner NFT, Vayner Media, Vayner Sports, VeeFriends, Vayner Sports Pass. Like, there's going to be a lot of expansion here in the next 24 months. And this is definitely a time for people in the community that want to make a professional shift, that have skill sets that fit those companies, to consider it, because there's going to be a lot of hiring.
All right, thank you, Gary.
You got it.
All right, Tom, take the mic.
Hey, Gary, we spoke on a FaceTime call. I showed you my Ricky Henderson rookies.
Yes, I recall.
How you doing?
Good, bro.
Good. Hey, my question's regarding the gift outs.
Yep.
You've created artists with one-of-one sales well over 7 figures. It occurs to me that the secondary market really hasn't assigned an appropriate value to the gift goat pieces. What do you think about that?
I think everything, I'll put the gift goat. Yeah, I've been very thoughtful about what the artists have been and where it's going. I feel very confident in my ability to be focused on 2035 more than May 9th, 2022. I think 99% of the market is focused on May 9th, 2022. And so you're going to have a lot of disconnects, both things that are wildly overvalued that will decline a lot over the next 10 years, and things that are underpriced that will increase in value as consolidation around the best stuff happens. So that's my overall strategy on everything. I see all the comments of, like, every comment on Discord, especially what's about to happen over this period, depending on how long this little, correction or bear market is, similar to what we had in January or February. Like, people forget in January and February, people were flooding everything too, right? And then, like, so it ebbs and flows. The summer has been this way pretty aggressively last 3 or 4 years in crypto. So, everything I think about is building long-term value. And to your point, because I believe in myself, I feel like things will go well, but you can't assign financial advice or things of that nature, because, for example, what's going on today with all VeeFriends pricing has a lot more to do with the global economy. I can't control if Putin's going to invade Ukraine. I can't control if the US is going to raise interest rates. These are just things way out of everyone's control. So you have to be careful in your confidence, because unfortunately too many people don't hear rule number 1, which is invest in things you like with money you can afford to lose.
Great question. Pablo, you're up next. Gary, I know we're running up to time, so just keep me honest.
Yeah, and I have a 150, so I'm gonna have to go very fast.
Quick, Pablo.
Hey, Gary. It's not much of a question. I just want to read this out. I'm sorry about the accent and the monotone ahead of
No
time.
worries.
You have no idea what a pleasure it is to speak to you. A minute is not enough to tell everything I want to say, but if that's all I got and it's I get to say what I want, I just want to thank you. Not only for changing my life and introducing me to Web3 last summer, but for the gift of perspective, gratitude, empathy, accountability, and everything else you and VeeFriends stand for. And has stood for through your videos, even way before VeeFriends was a thing. The shift of mindset is something that changed my life and will do the same for my family and everyone around me forever. And I am sure I'm not the only one that feels this way and hopes that one day we are at a place that we can thank you properly. We love you for that.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be on this journey with all of you. I have a much bigger stomach for twists and turns, ups and downs. I'm empathetic that we're in a down NFT market these last couple of weeks and people are trying to adjust. But the mission of what I want these characters to teach the world and the community I'm looking to build is going to be remarkable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Captiva, you got 10 seconds.
Hey, Gary, I just want to say thanks for everything. And I bought a YOLO Yak Methodical Mammoth which both contain signatures. There's 27 VeeFriends with signatures. Will the signatures have any additional significance in the future?
Yes.
There you have it.
Beautiful.
Take action. Bring us home.
But I'm going to leave with this. Jeremy, can I bounce off now? Because I have to run to my thing.
Of course.
I'm going to leave with this. The signatures, the fives, the book games, like I keep saying yes and forever and 55-year project. But I promise you, if I do nothing with signatures and nothing with book games by Labor Day, there's going to be enormous anxiety. And that's only a couple hundred days. Not even. That's fucking 100 days from now. Everybody has to recalibrate what forever and long-term means. I don't think in days, weeks, or months. I don't even think within the year. I think in years. And I just want to continue, as I have been, over-communicate that. Because people say, Gary, I'm fully accountable, but, or Gary, I know it's forever, but these big buts that everyone's throwing around is where all the, friction, anxiety, curiosity, sits. I remind everybody, please do what's right for you and your fam and what you need to do. I'm going to be sitting here for the rest of my life trying to build a great intellectual property, a great NFT project. You need to go in and out of this project based on you, not based on me. People are looking for me to be the responsibility for it. My responsibility is for the project for the rest of my life, not today. And I think everyone has to really, really own that.
Thank you so much, Gary. By the way, we love the PFP update. We love the happy smile now.
Love it. Take care, everyone. I got to run. Love you guys.
See ya. Voila. I'm sorry. I've got to give my apologies to Take Action and Joseph, who were having Take Action. You just ran the clock, and Joseph was having a connection issue. But that was phenomenal. So many more questions that we just didn't get to, and that's just the way it is. But this is not the last, it's just the first. So I appreciate, we had more than 1,000 people in the room. It's amazing. I would be remiss if I did not tell you this was hosted by the VeeDao. VeeDao is a community of art collectors, people who are passionate about VeeFriends, collecting other blue chip NFTs. We have a project that's minting now, which gives you governance over our community vault. And we have a lot of other value offerings in the form of community solidarity, mental health resources, and on and on and on, and constantly looking to improve there and have a very open line of communication with the community. So it would mean the world to me if you follow VeeDao and the other people who are in the space. And now I think we can open up the conversation. We'll chit chat for a little while. It was really great to have you all here. And another thanks to Gary for taking the time and giving us a few extra minutes. Who's next? What's up?
This is Captiva. Am I still on?
Yep, you're on.
Oh, hey, Jeremy. I just want to say thanks to you guys. You guys do a great job. I love the VeeDao. I bought a ton of them.
Started a bunch of kids and my nephews and everybody going, so I give them away. Great thing to get people started with in the thing. I'm 60 years old, so I don't have 45 years left. I'm probably one of the oldest VeeFriend holders, but the VeeDao is just awesome, and I love it. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Take action. I want to give you the mic. I know you got run up against time, but do you want to share your comments anyway?
I was just gonna ask about the Vanner Sports. When he dropped that YouTube video, I got intrigued because I'm a sports trainer, and I wanted to ask for an opportunity to become a part of Vanner Sports.
Well, it sounds like they're hiring massively over the next 24 months. And I got this question a lot in the tweets as well. You know, what's the best way to approach a business? What's the best way to get a job at VeeFriends, at Vayner, and otherwise? And like the answer is the same. It's always been, you know, it's great if you can have a serendipitous moment with Gary that gets you a fast track, but ultimately it's make content that shares the skill set that you have. Like if somebody Googles you on Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter and they can't quickly see what your skill set is, that's hurting you in that effort. And then ultimately email Gary@VaynerMedia.com. You know, yes, he has multiple admins watching his email box. Yes, there's not a guarantee he's going to read your email, but someone like D-Rock, who is now, you know, his own sort of like metaphorical figure, you know, we use that word as if it's Kleenex. D-Rock emailed 3 times before he got the job with GaryVee. So like for anyone and everyone who's in the space trying to get a job with Vayner or Gary or someone else, you know, persistence, there's a lot to be said about persistence.
Yeah, also I'd like to add for Kenneth, Take Action. He's a very strong force in our quarter. If everyone could do me a favor and click the pin tweet on top and just click the link and please show your support for him. Great story, great person, great heart.
Hey Valerie, thanks for jumping up. How are you?
Hey Jeremy, hi Cohen, hi Eric, and hi Sven. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having Gary and all that you do. I don't really have a question, but I just wanted to tell the community that's still here, you know, clearly you can see VeeDao and what Jeremy and Cohen and Eric are doing. They're providing so much value, not just to people who are holders, but obviously opening this up to allow people to come in and share. They could have done this AMA inside their own Discord, but they chose to do it on a Twitter space to provide everyone value in the community. So I just wanted to say, if you haven't minted a VeeDao token, definitely mint a VeeDao token. You won't regret it. We're such a tight family here. So thank you.
Yeah, we love you, Val. Shout out to Sven. We can't do anything without Sven either, guys. It's a group effort, team effort.
That's right. That's right. Johnny, you want to go next?
Sure. What's up, guys? Just a few quick comments. One, everybody hang in there and be patient. I know it's a little bit of turbulence in the world and market, as kind of Gary referred to, and just hang in there. All storms pass. So, you know, if you can, just be a little bit patient. But my comment is just a general comment. I think, you know, for the hosts moving forward, I know everybody, certainly including myself, is so grateful and thankful for the opportunities that Gary has provided for us and opened our eyes for not only VeeFriends, but for NFTs in general. But I think when we have a 10 or 15-minute opportunity with him, the host should kind of try to navigate that. We have to stay away from the telling him how much we love him and how much we thank him, even though it's so sincere and that's so important. But with such a short window, it should be all about getting information, in my opinion. So just something for a host to say moving forward is that everybody knows the gratefulness and the thankfulness, et cetera, but it's got to be very laser focused on question and answer, because it's so important for us to get information out of these sessions. So I'll leave it with that. Thanks for everything, though, guys. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think we made a choice in this one to give free reign to a few lucky holders, and I think it's great that Pablo took his minute to just give thanks. And I think we did also get a lot of information. I trust me, I've got 12 more meaningful questions, and they'll just have to wait until post VCon.
Agreed and understood. That was it. And you guys are doing a great job.
And you're right.
Cohen and Jeremy and the rest of the VeeDao, you guys bring so much value to the community, and you help bring everybody together. And the amount of value and alpha you guys give to all V friends, and you're not looking for anything in return. You're doing it for the community. It's really a testament to you guys and who you are as people. So thank you for that.
All right, buddy. Who's up next? Should we go to the mystery? What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Can you all hear me? What?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So, first of all, I don't really know much about VeeDao. This is the first time I've been in this room, and I'd like to know more about that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a 10,000 token project that we launched in December to work together to share resources, information, and ultimately govern a community wallet with 80% of the minting funds. The other 20% go to an admin wallet and to the artist and the developer. We've collected 2 VeeFriends, a few mini drops. We now have 16 Series 2, as well as some 40 or so book game tokens. We have a lot of different initiatives. We have like NFT 101 onboarding stuff. We have a whole mental health category with dedicated moderators. We have a private helpline in there for people who are struggling with the ebbs and the flows. We're playing the book games in a pretty monumental way. We have this whole frame game system where if you have an extra token that's not being used for the raffle, you can lend it to the DAO. And that's actually giving an opportunity to somebody who even just has one frame to have a chance at a raffle, because those get raffled off to the contributing frame owners after the DAO decides which they want to mint or not. And then we do AMAs like this. We're having Avery Akinini, the president of Vayner NFT, on Friday. Our last AMA was with Dustin, who's a videographer for GaryVee. Before that, we had Tyler Hobbs, the creator of Fidenza. And we try to do these regularly to sort of provide access and information about real builders in the space to the community. And yeah, we're minting now at VeeDao.io. Not to be confused with the scam airdrop V-DAO. Be very mindful. A lot of VeeFriends were airdropped an ERC20 VEE-DAO. We are just VeeDao. Get the link officially from our Discord. Be safe with your assets and all the rest. But yeah, we're minting now. 0.05.
Also, I think we have a spaces with Maha later on today for more VeeCon information. Tomorrow, I think we have a spaces with 1:37 p.m. with Ezra. Gavin Wheeler, who's actually in the crowd right now, is doing a space with us on Thursday. Thank you. And like Jeremy said, Avery Akinini, president of Vayner NFT, is doing a space on Friday.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's super dope. Yeah, I know Dustin. Dustin is really cool. I love Dustin. And 137, I've listened to a few of their podcasts. So it's a good lineup you have there, bro.
Thank you.
Secondly, I just wanted to talk a bit about the following VeeFriends thing. I don't know how you feel about it, but it's been crazy. I won't go into too much details, but my Twitter has amplified at least 2-3 times already, and I haven't even been on Twitter that much. I just love what's going on in space right now. It's really crazy. I just wanted to say that.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Gratitude Hotels, take it away.
Hey, so I've been wanting to do a giveaway, and I literally just bought another VCon ticket to give away as well, and so I wanted to see if I can give away one of the tickets to people that are on this space right now, with your permission.
Sure. How do you propose doing that?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. You've been active in this space, so.
Okay.
It's up to you.
All right. If anyone, are you actually giving away the NFT, or you're just giving
No.
away the access?
So the access, we're still still want to do it through you with the airdrops and stuff. If they can still go back to me, and maybe I'll give those away too. But this is just an awareness thing, right? Just giving back to the community and trying to raise awareness for my project. If you guys could retweet, but for this AMA, just want to give away the access on this space.
So if you click on my account and you see my pinned tweet will be a Google form for anybody who wants to give their access to someone who's less fortunate or is not able to afford to go, and they're not going to be going, but wants to hold on to their NFT and any airdrops that comes with it. Please go click on that form, fill it out. We will reach out to you and we'll onboard the NFT, and we'll actually connect you with the person who we're giving the access to, so you guys can create a new bond and relationship as well.
I love that, and yeah, that'd be great. And then who was the person who was giving it to the younger kids who are interested in NFT? Somebody mentioned that person, but I was never able to get in contact with them.
Jeremy.
Yeah, his name is Shadi. SHADE. I don't know if he's in the space right now. The first 5 that he gave for that group of 24 or younger has been given out. But they may have more tickets. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask. Are you looking for a ticket or wanting to just connect with that person?
Wanting to connect with them to give away one to a younger kid that's learning about NFTs.
Oh yeah, here he is right here. I'm bringing him up on stage.
And Jeremy, to give away that access, we could probably just do an open pre-mint. People have to connect with wallets and their Twitter without having to be a DAO holder, and we can drop that link in the Discord. So anybody in this Twitter space, if you join the Discord, then you'll be able to gratitude that you wanted to be available to anybody in the space. So,
good.
Guys, I just want to say one thing. I have some extra tickets to lend, but I don't want to deal with the logistics. I don't mind giving it to Jeremy or CJ or the VeeDao, and then you guys give it back to me, but you do the management on.
Yeah, I'll call you later. I'll take care of it.
Okay, bye.
Good stuff.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much, by the way, for giving out your tokens to the people.
No worries. I really appreciate you guys doing what you guys do and helping me facilitate giving out some love and like the gentleman was saying earlier, doing the hard work. You know, we would love to give back, and that's only one portion of this space, and you guys do the majority of the work. So I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we love you too.
I've already spoken for the 5 I sent with Jeremy for the 16 to 24, just so I can, kind of get that bond for that next generation that wants to learn about Web3, Friends community. I've also spoken for the next 5 I had. I put something, and then literally the first 5 people that responded to me, I gave them that access. So I just got to coordinate that with Jeremy and the VeeDao. I do have more tickets, and I think in the next 2, 3, 4 days, I'm gonna decide how I want to give out those tickets, and I definitely want them to go to people that do the same kind of thing that the VeeDao does, and give love back in the community, and when you have that suffocate hate, or the world needs more love and listen to the love in the world, and it's something that Gary preaches and our community preaches, and I want to make sure that I do as I say, not the vice versa.
Well, thank you so much, by the way, for being able to give that access to the people. Just a little, if you're able probably to decide sooner rather than later, because a lot of people have to make their flight and hotel accommodations. As it gets closer to VCon, it gets a lot more expensive for the people getting the access. And yeah, a lot of the people who don't have the access is because it's expensive. So whoever out there is giving, thank you so much. But the sooner the better.
Maybe the next ones we give. Do you suggest doing it a per day, or just doing a flat? This is how much tickets we're giving out. Let's go through them.
Well, what we've been doing is we actually have a list in the community of all the people who've reached out to us that can afford to go, and we're just giving them out as they come in.
And how many people are on that list remaining?
Probably at least 10, 15 at least. And I have a lot of people that I just even put on the side. I'm like, just reach out to me like tomorrow, the next day, and I keep adding on this because I don't want to give any false hope to anybody. But I do know a lot of the tickets that are incoming in, so I'm sort of doing this balance of expectations and being able to deliver.
Okay, I would like to commit another 10 tickets to those people that you say are waiting, or another 10 tickets to the VeeDao, and you can give them out. Of course, I want to keep the NFT and hope
100%.
it comes back. So I would like to commit another 10 to you guys.
I appreciate that, man. I'm going to DM you on the back end and we'll connect.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good stuff. We got a few more V friends on stage. People are getting kicked off. I think Twitter's being weird today. Mr. Irrelevant, you want to take the mic? Going once. Going twice to the Dapper Dash
Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. I didn't mean to rush you.
No worries, man. I didn't realize it was
Yeah, some of them.
Hello?
Yep,
Sorry,
Mr.
go
Irrelevant.
ahead.
Oh, okay. So I just bought a VeeDao just a few days ago. I actually was DMing Jeremy about how to see my actual NFT. To reset the metadata and all that, so you might remember that. But I was wondering if there's a place where I could figure out how to become like more active in like the community wallet part and learn about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing you want to do in the server is find the verify ownership channel. I just put it at the bottom of the general chat, the Friends Lounge, and connect through Collabland so you have the owners channels. And then, actually, no, wait, it's been moved.
Usually at the top, it's the first one in the owners.
It's the first one of the owners, but I'm looking for the purchase suggestions channel.
Oh, is that what he's asking about?
Yeah, he's asking about getting more involved in the community wallet.
Well, the best thing I could advise is just chat in the community with everybody. I mean, just have open conversations and have discussions. And
So make sure you claim your holders role, and you'll see we have a snapshot discussion, and we usually just chat between there and the Friends Lounge about like different opportunities.
we also, by the way, Jeremy, you forgot to announce we own the other deed. We own the Board A plan.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, so just become more active in the community is what I got to do.
Yeah, or just pay attention to the announcements when we do when we put out snapshots for votes. You'll see it there. Or if you're active in the conversations, a lot of the stuff we do in voice lounges, so we can actually talk about it versus typing about it, and we just do back and forth. And we listen for whatever you have a voiced opinion. We want to hear about it.
All right, awesome. I apologize for my my basic questions. I'm pretty new to all of this, but I'm excited to be a part of it. So thank you guys.
Ask questions, man. Ask questions. Don't apologize.
I appreciate it.
Cool. Thanks for being here, and thanks for joining the project.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to figure Gorilla up, but Twitter's being a little fickle.
We have Masha on stage. Welcome up, my friend.
Hi, mate. God, like speaking with Gary, man, it's like diffusing a bomb, isn't it? It's like, capture me, you got 10 seconds. It's like, wow, man. I was listening to a George Michael music video and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I hated having to rush people, but like it just I tried.
All the writing on the wall.
I don't think it's you. I think it's just generally the way he rocks. So yeah, it's always fun to listen to.
Well, yeah, and when he gets on to like telling his story, like you don't want to necessarily interrupt him because he might be like on the verge of sharing something really important, but at the same time, I'm like counting the seconds.
Yeah, it was great, man.
Yeah, it was a good one. I think we got a lot out of it. And honestly, beyond like the actual questions asked, it's just really cool, I think, for the community to hear him acknowledge how grateful and how much he like considers this community specifically like part of the journey, you know, because he's by the nature of VeeFriends and his role and what we do, like he can't officially endorse this project. He's not going to go out and buy a VeeDao token. He's not going to participate, but like he can be agnostic and actually, and it was nice that he was able to share some of that support.
The fact that he hears speak, guys.
Agreed.
I am going to say that it is really interesting that he's open to the idea of switching the goes. I really didn't want to give Andy's up, but I would if he do the trade.
Well, he said likely yes, but now he just wants to tease you about it. So
Well, the question is which one would he take? I really want to keep Andy's, but now I feel like he wants to get Andy's back so he can get double. What's the word I'm looking for? He wants to get at me, and he probably wants to get back at Andy.
yeah, maybe. We'll see. Hey Ash, thanks for joining us.
Hey Jeremy. Great AMA.
Thank
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to check up on what I was asking you on DM. So do we do the spaces today, either now or later in your day, or do you want to do it tomorrow directly?
I think we should do it your morning because we'll probably keep this chat going a little longer, and then we might have Maha on, who's a lead on VCon, to answer VCon specific questions. So I don't think we'll have time for a NFT spaces.
Cool. I'll see you in the morning. I'll head to bed. Just FYI, there is a space being run by VeeFriends right now, which
Right,
is
about
with
event start.
yeah, cool. No, that's
Thank
all.
you,
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Go ahead, Val. I see your hand.
Hey, so obviously being a moderator, sometimes you guys even keep stuff secret from us. You know, we don't know everything that's going to happen in VeeDao. So I just had some questions about, you know, the party, the VeeDao party at VCon. Like, do you guys have any alpha for that? What are you guys giving out? Are you guys giving out anything? Any guests that are going to be coming that we don't know about? Like, what can you share about the party for VeeDao at VCon?
Yeah, great question. So for those who don't know, we're doing an after party to the welcome party, 10 p.m. And there is a gift for everyone who pre-orders, and the form is in our server. I can get it for everybody right here. As for special guests, I don't know, Cohen, do you want to share anything?
I will say that a couple of speakers who are speaking at VCon may or may not be attending. I don't know about Gary, but I do know that a couple of people told me that they're going to be coming by. I don't know how long they're going to stay, but they told me that they're going to be coming by.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And
but it's interesting, but just to let you know, we already have, I think, over 100 people that have already pre-registered, prepaid, besides the people that are going to show up at the door. So this is like way more than we actually even anticipated showing up. So the support and the community coming together is going to be crazy, especially in this space to pre-meet before the actual VeeCon.
Good stuff. We're going to try to bring Joseph back up. It was a shame Joseph had connection issues. I'll also bring Sarah.
Is that Angry Gorilla?
I'm sorry, what?
Angry Gorilla keeps on trying to come, but I think there's something wrong with his account.
Joseph, do we have you now?
Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, you do.
Hey,
Sure.
Hey, yes, sorry for all that.
Nah, that's all good. I think there was probably something wrong with my connection, but it's all good. I still loved listening in on this. I was gonna have a couple of questions for Gary, but I think I read somewhere or listened to another space say that you were like an encyclopedia when it comes to VeeFriends, though.
Yes, it's pretty true.
That's pretty true. What's your take on this? Is purely like just speculating on the Mount Ida and the Sorcerer Schoolyard scene. I actually asked the question in Discord with regards to, is the Sorcerer Scholarship actually going to get a play in the Sorcerer Schoolyard, because you got the sorcerers right there on the wall, and is Mount Ida actually the flip side to that, based on, you know, Gary's education, being a DNF student and giving out a particular scholarship? And I just think there's something going on there. What do you think, though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I did notice that the texture on the wall for the Sorcerer Schoolyard and the city streets seems to be the same wall, but the skyline doesn't really match up. I think that scene and where the black cat is on the wall, I think that was done very intentionally, but I don't think there's really enough information to know what's going on. Like, I think all of this is building toward a video game and other media plays. So, like, I think it's just fun for Gary to have Mount Ida in, and he can he can tell a narrative about college that he wants to and higher education through that setting. And so I think every scene is just an instrument to discuss the relevant nature of it. So, like, whether it's struggle or tenacity or happiness or sorrow or joy, like, there's scenes that represent these emotional states that are, you know, both enemies and allies at different points in these characters' trajectories. And I think that's how they'll play out.
No, I agree with you, and I absolutely love the fact that he's allowing us to go about trying to hunt for Easter eggs that's specifically placed all around. It's like you could actually just speculate, because even if you had to like read a lot of his books, you can actually see there's a lot of information in a lot of his videos, the books that he's written, that actually is showing in all of the scenes all around there.
Yeah,
totally cool. And then I don't know if you can I ask you one more question? Obviously, he always says that book games is played forever. I mean, like, then you still have the Forever Fields, the Perpetuity Playground. It's like all of these things are very synonymous, and it's like, is that a little Easter egg over there? You guys need to pay attention to that, because even on the ground, I think you've got the Infinity scene over there too, which looks a lot like the book game scene without like the B and the G showing out.
Yeah, you know, I had a lot of thoughtful book games questions we didn't get to. I think book games is the non-fungible currency of VeeFriends, and I think it will always play a factor in like how things develop. So I don't know. I think sort of to Gary's point in what he was talking about today, it's like people have to recontextualize what long-term means to them. Like, to want to have an understanding of every scene within 2 weeks of their debut is kind of antithetical to the development of an intellectual property. And so, you know, any of those things that you said could be ingrained in like the development of it, or it could just be a seed that they're going to foster and sprout over time, and they don't really know where it's going. It could be both or either one.
No, completely agree with you. Anyway, thanks again for hosting the space, guys, and hopefully next time I manage to ask a question, but I appreciate you guys though.
Yeah, next time we get an AMA with Gary, it might be a couple years out, but we'll definitely, you're at the top of the list. You already won, so hopefully that happens, and hopefully you're around.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Cohen.
So just as a quick intervention, we just want to stress the importance of actually securing your assets that you've got. So if you've got any sort of blue chip NFTs and you want to keep them safe, it's probably wise to consider buying a ledger. So the last 12 months has been all about how to find a project and then consequently how to get on board with it. And I believe that the next 8 months is going to be about how to keep your assets safe. So you may want to consider that moving forward if you're new to VeeFriends or new to blue chip NFTs.
Yeah, well, I think Ledger is one of the sponsors of VCon based on the list that was there. So I wouldn't be shocked if they have a space to acquire and onboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. While we're making some general good reminders, I want to remind everyone that VeeDao is not a VFriends DAO. We're not affiliated with GaryVee or VFriends. This is a community project built of passionate art collectors, and I just don't want anybody to be confused that just because we had Gary here that he's affiliated or directly endorses us. We're just a big part of the community, and so he was kind enough to share some time with us today. Mint Condition, I think you're up next.
Quick question. You guys were talking about the event at VCon, and I went to register, and it asked me about a Pope wallet address. I don't really know what that is, how to get one, where I should go. Is it just my MetaMask? Like, can you explain that process to me?
Yeah, absolutely. So Pope or POAP is a proof of attendance protocol. It's a free to mint NFT that's sort of like a ticket stub. And so if you just put your regular ETH address, it will, you can use your regular ETH address. That's what I use. And you'll be able to see them if you go and download the POAP app in your app store, POAP. There's only one, and you can download it to see those. But we'll need your wallet address to airdrop you the POAP.
Okay, so just to make sure I'm clear, like that last part you said was huge because I didn't know if it was a technology or if it was like one specific app. So there's one specific POAP app, and then is it like good practice to not to use like a different? I'm just trying to think security wise, as you guys just mentioned it. Like, should I be trying to use? I'll probably use whatever one I use for the VCon ticket. The same, right? Like the same. I'm assuming that's what I'll do. I'm assuming that's because I'll need to have. Just because I'll need to have. What's the security strategy? I don't really understand. I guess I don't really understand. Also, if you could just explain that, you could just explain that. That would be helpful, I think.
Yeah, there's there's giving out your public wallet not compromising your security, outside of the fact that it could be seen by someone with intent to drop you a malicious NFT or ERC20. In giving your wallet address, it's just like any other NFT. It just lives on a different blockchain called the XDAI network. So there's I wouldn't say there's necessarily in terms of security, sending them to a minting wallet versus a minting wallet, Ledger or wallet. It's just a matter of personal preference.
And then I guess my other would just be like, for your VCon access, are you guys planning on putting that in a new wallet like in anything else? Or are you guys planning on putting it in like a normal wallet that you guys would be using?
So if you want to operate at caution, you could open up a brand new account with a separate seed phrase and transfer your NFT into that. And have that be the wallet that you have on your mobile device. It's a little preemptive to say what's absolutely best because we don't have the app yet, and we don't know how this functions. There's a chance that you don't need your wallet at VCon. You don't need your wallet at VCon. You can authorize it and then just have the app. There's a chance that you have to authorize the app. We just don't know yet. So the height of caution is completely separate seed phrase. Second from that, you could have it in a separate wallet address. I am going to have my NFTs in a separate wallet. Doesn't really have anything else. But at the end of the day, if I sign the wrong transaction, is for my seed phrase, then it's not protected. It's not an island of my other account. So. Again, it's just a little preemptive. We don't know the mechanics of the app yet. But you can have it on a separate seed phrase. If you want to be perfectly cautious.
That was very helpful. I gotta get back to work, so I'm gonna drop back to the audience.
All right, thanks for being here, bud.
And we might know the mechanics. Didn't Gary just say
He
that
said tomorrow. He said tomorrow.
tomorrow.
He said he thinks it's tomorrow. He said he thinks it's tomorrow.
hopefully.
Hey,
go ahead. Just real quick, I have to jump. The space was awesome. We're talking later.
have a good night. Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks,
Fed.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Tom Senro, thanks for joining us. Thanks for
Hello,
joining us.
thanks for being here.
Hello, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Just
a few
general
thoughts about
the
sales causation quite earlier.
This chat.
So,
This chat.
in my point of view,
So,
it's
in my point of view,
rather
it's
what are you doing?
rather
If it's like
what are you doing?
sell
If it's like
something,
sell a service, if you do a service,
crypto,
if you do
whatever you
crypto,
want, it's about like
whatever you
business
want, it's
outcome.
about like
So
business
the consumer
outcome.
or
So
the other
the consumer
companies
or
want
the
to
other
have like
companies want
business
to have like
outcome to scale.
business outcome to
And
scale.
my key
And
learnings
in my
experience,
key learnings
for SaaS
experience
companies, it
for
was
SaaS
like
companies, it was
yeah,
like
what
have
what
really impact
have
to
really
other
impact
business lines,
to
so
other business
kind of like
lines. So
new work,
kind of like
in
new
this
work
time,
in this
time,
um,
even for the
even
global
for
impact.
the global impact.
And
I've seen
and
it's
I've
pretty
seen
anomalous
it's
that it's
pretty
like
anomalous that it's like
hard to
that
have
it's
like
like
good
hard to
collaborative
have like
work
good
management that
collaborative
really
work
matters, that
management
all
that really
people
matters,
from
that
different
all
vendors
people
can
from
collaborate
different vendors
in a
can
like
collaborate
kind of
easy
in a
way.
like
So
kind of easy way.
just
So
yeah,
general
just
thoughts,
from
from Munich.
from Munich. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think
Thank you.
yeah, I think
Thank you.
if I heard you correctly, like,
if I
I
heard
think
you correctly, like I think
absolutely like a sustainable NFT project has to operate just like a sustainable business. And the more that that's consumer centric, the more likelihood that it will actually be people's needs and provide some air cover for when things are maybe not going or maybe not so well.
Yeah,
So well.
sure. And at the end, what I learned,
And at
is
the end,
also
what
a
I
lot of
learned
like
is also a lot of
doesn't matter which industry you're from. Even within crypto space, it's
even
like
within
a
crypto
lot of
space,
people
it's like
talking about
a
like
lot of people talking about like
capabilities, but at the end, what you said, it's about like to kind of like division and bring all together and bring all together in a good manner way, in a healthy way. And what is the business outcome? What is the business outcome of those business lines? All of those business lines. Maybe if you have a big company all over the world as well.
all over the world as well. So
yeah, just a few key learnings in my point of view. Appreciate to speak here.
Appreciate to speak here.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Undergrace, welcome up.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how y'all
Great
doing?
AMA.
Great
Love the
AMA.
VeeDao. Love
Love
you
the
guys.
VeeDao.
Love you guys. You guys do great stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank
My
you.
question is, my gentleman a couple speakers ago said something about for the after party or for the VeeDao party. I bought my ticket and signed up. I don't remember anything about a POAP. I don't remember anything about a POAP. Something that's coming later, or did I miss something later?
Yes, it's coming later.
Okay, all right. That was my only question. All right, that was
We're
my
gonna-
only. That's all. I don't remember that part, but I remember that part, but I just
We'll
want to
either
make sure I
send an
didn't miss
email
something.
out or an announcement.
Perfect. Thank you guys. Perfect.
You
Thank you
actually
guys.
remind me. We have a POAP for this
we have a
event,
POAP
which I forgot to share. So I guess that's what you. I guess that's the benefit of sticking around for a half hour or so. So if you do want the POAP, AMA, today's AMA, you'll need to open up the POAP app. So this is a good opportunity for I think I had to go to work, but I think I had to go to work. We'll help them out later. If you don't have the POAP app, you can go to POAP, search POAP. It looks like it has a little ribbon. Says POAP. It says underneath POAP. And open up that app. And in the bottom right hand corner, it says plus sign. You hit the plus sign. And it'll give you three options for minting. The secret word option. Go ahead and open up your secret word. There should be plenty, so not a huge rush, but please, there's no need to share out this word to folks who are not here. Before I do so, let me share it in the server. So people don't get too far from people who missed it. Just give me a second. So the POAP secret word is the number 5. Capital B, lowercase y. Capital V, lowercase e, 5. So I'll say it again. You go to the POAP app. You go to the POAP app. Secret word. Or hit mint. Then go to secret word. Then go to secret word. The code is the number 5. Capital GARYVEE, one word with the B and the V capitalized. B and the V capitalized. Lowercase BRRY, uppercase V, lowercase V, lowercase EE, and the number 5. All one word, no spaces. And you'll have your POAP. Voila. Everybody get it? Everybody good? Everybody good? Did I get rugged? Angela got it. No, we can hear you. Angela got it. We can hear you. Right on. What's up, Curious? Welcome on. What's up, Curious? No, you just did it. No, you just did it. I was share it with the community, maybe since there's like over 1,000. There's like over 1,000 of them. Then it's like 200 people. Then it's like 200 people in here. I was laughing the whole time. We had 1,000.
Someone has an echo. Someone has an echo.
So many things going on.
Yeah, I think we should put an announcement. The holders first, let them grab it, and then after that we'll open up to the. After that we could just post them. On the tweet.
Yeah, I already posted it, unfortunately.
Where?
In the friends
lounge.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll hold off on tweeting it. For now, I think. Hey Ian, thanks for joining us.
Hey, how's it going? Am I coming through?
You are.
Clearly?
You are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, I just wanted to hop in quick. And I couldn't find the Discord message, but I think Cohen posted about help by a setting up VeeDao party. I'm wondering if you guys still want or need any help with that.
So I want to thank, by the way, I put an announcement in the announcements, and it's amazing how many people have reached out to me, offering to. I've never thought I'd be able to say these. I actually have too many people have volunteered. I know. I didn't think I was going to have that problem. That just shows how great the community is.
Exactly. It's a fantastic community.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think the party is going to be. Someone just asked me for a fire spinner and asked if they could perform.
Amazing. I love fire spinners. Let's go.
I mean, we have an outdoor space. Including an indoor season. So I don't know. Steve can figure out. I'm trying to get the guy who makes Olympic suits who makes people. You know, their faces and their portraits. Trying to help them get to and it's a little too late. And I think too late. Do it by us. I think depending on the cost, for him to bring these cubes.
Amazing. I love that. Let's go to I am Sam. Sam, you there? Okay. While Sam figures his thing out, we'll go to Jason. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jeremy. How you been, buddy?
Been good.
Well, unfortunately, I did miss the space because I was stuck on another meeting.
Okay, it was recorded.
All right, perfect. It was. I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds like a good space, huh?
I think so. Yeah, it was great.
Fantastic. I just want to say hello to everybody. Really excited to see. I was really excited to see a large amount of people. A large amount of people here. Has anybody mentioned anything about the DAO? If there was people here that weren't familiar with it, what they wanted to possibly do, if they want to participate or find out more.
Yeah, I think we did. They can join the Discord. They can mint the token. They can mint their research. They can do their research. They can do any number of things.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. I just want to say hi. I've been hanging out with you for the last 20 or so. Make sure that we kind of touched on those things, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the replay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry, that wasn't my best. Sorry, that wasn't my best. I meant to bring someone up. But accidentally hit the remove button. And I don't see a way to unremove them. I don't see a way to unremove them. I just needed to tweet at them.
Oh no.
I am Sam. Are you back?
Hey, I'm here. How's it going, guys? How's it going, guys?
Well.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I just want to say hi to everyone. You know, between work calls and I noticed that going on. So I just like, hey, let me join and just say what's up. Hope everyone's doing well and having a great Monday. And have a great week.
Appreciate that.
Thanks. Thanks.
JP, be friends enthusiast. Welcome to the stage.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Join the second half. I was wondering. Two questions. The NFTs that you meant, say you were to get 2 or 3 for the DAO, does that mean more voting rights? Secondly, could you restate that passphrase? I'm not in the Discord, but join tonight.
Yeah.
Join
no
tonight.
problem. Yeah. It's the number 5. It's the number 5. It's 5. Very the number 5. So the number 5. Very V, one word. Very capital one word. And capital B and capital. So capital B. So capital B. What?
Is there space between Gary V?
Oh, I can't understand you.
I think the space between Gary V.
Yeah, I still can't understand you. It's 5. Very V 5.
Just got it.
Yep, cool. Good stuff. What's up, Shib? What's up, Shib? The goat?
Hey guys, I was just wondering, do you guys know if you go to VeeCon, I have everything booked and whatnot. I kind of wanted to print off my V2 and see if I can get it signed by Gary. If that's going to be a possibility or not.
Yeah, if you want to get stuff signed by Gary, you can try bringing it into the conference, but your best bet is to bring it to the Thursday welcome party.
Okay. Because I'll be there Friday morning. So I would miss that opportunity. I wasn't sure if there would be any other opportunities. If he said anything, or
yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, I mean he's gonna have a selfie booth. He's gonna have a selfie booth. Just the question is like, will you be able to get them into the stadium and will you be able to carry it around all day?
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate the answer. You guys have a good day.
No problem. Right on. I think we've gotten through all the questions. Say hi. If you want to come up and say hello. Before we wrap up, please feel free. NFT Mike. NFT Mike.
Hey, boss. I'm just listening. Love what you got going on. I just want to help, host out. If you hit that little, button, the guest button at the bottom. You scroll the way to the right. You remove. You'll see people. You remove them, and then you can remove them from the remove list and able to enter back into the space.
Ooh, nice. Alpha. Thank you, brother. I just did that. Nice. Thank you, man. Cool. Let's see. Ken was curious if there was any way to get on the list of people wanting to go to VeeCon. As a buddy who. Cohen, I'm going to tag you here. So you can add this guy to. Wants to go to VeeCon list. Jack, you're up.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Very good.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about like 5 minutes ago? Are we talking about like the VeeCon or just anything for VeeFriends?
Yeah, when we're talking. The conversation is a river. It flows wherever. It flows wherever the most pressure and ease of flow. I mean, we've been talking about VCon. We've been talking about VCon. We've been talking about We've been talking about security, collaboration. It's an open. It's an open forum.
Oh, I got you. I don't. So like, I don't know what's your point of view of, I don't know what's your point of view of like right now the market games and stuff. I feel like sometimes maybe it's opportunity to buy. Everything is like going down because of the market. Going down because of the market. So I'm kind of looking at. I picked up some book games. I picked up some book games and stuff for the raffle for 15 new characters. I'm just looking at the market. I'm just looking at the market. It's close at but like 14 of ETH, 1400 of ETH, 1400 of ETH. V friends too. So I don't know. I didn't expect to go that low. I didn't expect to go that low.
Given the supply, and trading, like the early trading, 0.5 on Series 2 was thrown out as like more of a the fact that it's holding 0.6 given the recent market moves, I think actually pretty bullish. Actually pretty bullish. As far as book games goes, if you're playing for the long term, book games under 0.15, I imagine is going to play well. But at the end of the day, if it depends. You know, like it depends. No matter what you do right now, if you're buying right now, you're unlikely to catch the bottom, right? So like too many people play and they're trying to catch a falling knife, and it keeps going further, and it keeps going further. When Bitcoin fell from 20K to buying at 14 to buying at 7 to buying at 7, and it kept going down. So if your time horizon is buying and holding is a great strategy. I think book games is an amazing buy right now. I wish I had cash to go into it, but it just depends on what your strategy is. VeeFriends hasn't been too recently. So if your time horizon is weeks or months, you might find yourself wanting.
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel like everybody was not expected for it to drop like that much. One thing I did notice about the tickets, and I learned about the VF2 is I learned about the VF2 whenever the reveals, like maybe the best time to buy. Maybe the best time to buy. Taking a risk when it's not, you don't know what art, you don't know what art, you don't know what you're getting. That's where I learned my lesson. That's where I learned my lesson. Wait, not like FOMO in. Wait, not like FOMO in. You taking a risk game. Like you taking a risk game when it's VF2. You don't know which VF2 in the cost. And it costs a lot more. Just like the no one expected to go 450 now. You can get the VCon ticket, but you can get the VCon ticket, but like you didn't know what art. So like you didn't know what taking like a risky game. Taking like a risky game. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the VeeCon ticket market next year after there's actually been a proof of concept for VeeCon. I feel like $500. Granted, you got to spend another $1,200 in accommodation. So we're really still looking at like a $2,000 not to mention price of food, like spending money while you're there, merch, other things. Like I think people are aware of that. I think people are aware of that. Most people, I would imagine most people buying them to use them, not just for the collectible. But yeah, again, like this is the first conference they've ever done. There's no reason to go to VeeCon unless you're bullish on Gary, and the speakers who are going to be there. So, but your point about reveal, 99% of projects fall after the reveal. It's no surprise VeeCon. It's no surprise VeeFriends 2 was any different. Just my 2 cents. Got it. Jason?
I was going to say cha-ching.
Let's go to next dolphin, bud.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, taking it easy.
Awesome. Yeah, I was just listening, taking it all in, Wonderful. Spaces today. Great AMA Great AMA. Awesome hearing Gary. well put together, man. I know well put together, man. I know like somebody Marshall said earlier, you know, it's like you're racing against the clock. You're trying to monetize on that time. Monetize on that time. You know, I keep it's great. You know, somebody that inspires somebody that inspires. You know, you want to tell them how much they mean. You want to tell them how much they mean. So I agree with both sides of that. So I agree with both sides of that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, yeah, I'm excited. One of the things that I one of the things enjoying and listening to everybody who's coming in, the people, who are just jumping in, who are just jumping in, or V friends too, and who are watching, is getting NFTs. You know, this is a great example. This is a great example. GaryVee mentions about patience. If you really, reading his book, if you're reading his book, you're understanding. It's a blueprint. It's a blueprint. How you can find success. How you can find success within your own self. I just find it very heartwarming that he visual and he is being transparent along the way. His journey with somebody who got some skin in the game. Got some skin in the game. The newcomers who are just joining in, like I said, you're getting a great example. A great example. Patience, patience. You hear people's stories of they bought this price, and now we went to this price, and now we went to that. It's a part of the market. It's a part of the market. Being volatile is all about. Being volatile is all about. But it's also a good understanding. I think we all are finding out that lesson. Finding out that lesson, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, well said, man. Well said. Bruce, the hollow Jacko.
Hey there.
Hey.
How you doing? So, how you doing? I just wanted to share something and maybe a thought for the future. I got my VCon ticket. I had every intention of going. And then, unfortunately, something came up which meant I can't make it now. I tried desperately to give my ticket away to somebody who really needed it. And found it almost impossible. So I really didn't want to who was just going to get it off me for free and then make some money for free and then make some money. I really wanted to go to somebody that needed it. To go to somebody that needed it, and I couldn't do it. There was no space to do it. There was no space to do it. There was no way for me to got on a FaceTime and actually started interviewing people, which started interviewing people, which is clearly I'm not going to do. I don't know how we resolve that in future. But I would have loved to have really needed it, wanted to go, really needed it, genuinely go and afford it, but I had no way of doing it. So I ended up selling. So it's maybe something to think about in the future. Maybe something to think about in the future about how you can manage the situation.
Did you already sell your ticket?
Unfortunately, I have already sold it. I have already sold it yesterday, the day before. I put it yesterday, the day before. I put it up, and now you're going to tell me there's a way to do this. Now you're going to tell me there's a way to do this that I should have thought about, isn't it?
Look at the second to last pin tweet. See where it says dude alert. Dude alert.
But don't feel bad. But
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Friends official capacity. This is just capacity. This Cohen is just Cohen and the VeeDao built up this trust. So we're holding some 50 tickets for people and connecting them connecting people who want people to go to VeeCon, with people who can go to VeeCon.
I wish I'd known. I wish I spoke to you guys. There you go. Lesson learned.
Join the community. Join the community.
I do want to say something else. I do want to say something. A lot of the glass guys. A lot of the glass guys, but making a lot of sense. I do hear so many of the community now. It's changed last year or so, but a lot of the community are talking about V friends, how much is going on, how they've lost, how they've lost. It makes me a little bit sad if I'm honest. It makes me a little bit sad if I'm honest because the whole ethos for a long time and be there for. I don't know. I guess the community has overgrown with people, which I think is unfortunate. Given that that started, and that's not. I don't know. I'm a long-term holder. I'm a long-term holder, but I guess I'm biased. Just my opinion.
I agree.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. VeeCon guys. Some of us, if we're not all of us, if we're not. I don't know about you guys. Faces, Dizzle, I can't wait to see you. 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 Give you a big hug and compare those shoes, guys. Guys. If you don't know, check out Cohen's tweet. Can't wait to see those shoes.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Inspiring, man, right there. Inspiring, man, right there, man.
I want to pass it over to the homie DJ. How are you, bud? If you're there. Yep. Yep.
Awesome. So I joined like really late. I have one question about the cycle code. I don't know what it is.
Got it. Got it.
Know what that sort of. And secondly, I've never really been part of the DAO before. So is the idea that you like buy art, and then when you sell it, this will sponsor the holders, or how does that work?
Yeah, great question. So for your first question, the 5 code is for a POAP. It's a proof of intent. Sorry, I got a phone call. That NFT is free to mint on the XDAI network. And you simply need to download the POAP app. Secret word. Have you ever minted a POAP before?
No, I haven't.
Got it. So go to your app store. Go to your app store. It's search POAP, and there should be an app with a kind of pastel coloring and a ribbon that you can use to collect POAPs. You can think of them like ticket stubs, but they're digital NFTs on the XDAI blockchain.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah. So
POAP,
download that. I'll tell you about
in
the
the
DAO.
meantime,
I'll tell you about the
So,
DAO. It should be known that like the VeeDao is much more of a DAO. So DAO stands for decentralized organization. We are on the spectrum of decentralized. Our community wallet is governed by the holders of the token, but we still have a core admin team, a centralized moderator and team and decisions about trading are all deferred to token holders, like we don't consult the DAO who to bring in for an AMA. The DAO didn't vote on which venue our VCon event is going to be at. And do a lot of communication through voice chats and spaces to like make sure we're in line with what members want. The voting power is really for community purchases, sales, and trading, or otherwise initiatives that want to be begun. Like if the DAO wanted to take a certain amount of liquidity and specific artists to like help them research or creation, that, or like developing content, or like anytime resources are dedicated from the community wallet. The decentralized nature of our operations. As for your question about what happens to sales and revenue from trading, there's too many restrictions and gray areas as it relates to DAOs, and providing only be called payouts to token holders. So the VeeDao token does not actually represent ownership of our vault. It's just governance over the actions of it. The DAO owns the vault until laws clear a place where we can provide that fractional ownership. We won't. Because we don't want to be caught in the fire or in the center of that legal debate. So we'll just adjust the laws as reveal themselves. So the more direct answer, if we sell something at a profit or at a loss, it gets redistributed right back into the vault to determine with which it wants.
Okay, great. I'm on the app. 5, so it was 5 Barry, as in Barry, as in
No, it's one word. No, it's the number 5. The number 5. Capital B, as in energy, RRY, capital V, the number 5. No spaces.
Awesome.
No spaces. Nice. Awesome. Your first POAP. Congratulations.
Great. Thanks.
Yay.
Awesome. Well,
You're super welcome.
You're super welcome. Keep listening back from the beginning. And
Awesome. Thanks for being here. I'm actually getting a few messages asking me to end the space so they can listen to the replay already. That's fun. That hasn't happened before. So we'll sort of go through these last few folks, and then I think we can call it a show. Cohen, have you gotten any more confirmation if we're going to have Maha on today? Okay, it'd be great to share that with folks at the end here if possible. So we'll go to Can. So we'll go to Can first. 4315 first.
Hello. My name's Cannabis. Just wanted to say the awesome alpha today. Also, see some nice faces in here throughout VeeFriends and really interested in joining VeeDao, but being my friend right now. Not being my friend right now.
Well, we're glad to have
And we're not going to get it.
Yeah, and my question. Awesome. My question for today was: is there a way to get on that list for people that are interested in VeeCon? I have a friend that him and I have really Gary since probably early 2012. Basically together do a lot of the same stuff. But he was able to get a VeeFriend. I was traveling across the country at the time, and I just haven't had any luck getting the VeeFriend stuff. So if there was any way to get a VeeCon access, really awesome if I could join the list. I know there's some people that are already on it though.
Cohen, you got that?
Sorry, I was not paying attention as well. A bunch of DMs. What was that?
Can you just add cannabis? Here to the VeeCon hopefuls list?
Just DM it.
So yeah, go ahead and DM V.
We'll do that. Thank you so much.
I don't want to make any promises. I'm going to go through it and add you to it.
Cool. We had Train on stage. She had to go. Or maybe she's coming back up. Hey Train.
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
Just
nice. I did have just a quick question about the after party. I did register. I'm not sure. I know I sent my payment. I'm not sure if everything went through all the way. Is there going to be like some confirmation that you guys are gonna? Sorry, go ahead, Cohen.
You're confused. You're confused. I had to find you. When we this morning, because your payment came in and your name is Train.
Gotcha. I think I got that, but I'm not 100% sure it's really garbled.
Yeah, your signal's really bad. Train. There's not an immediate receipt. There's not an immediate receipt if your payment went Cash App or Venmo. You can consider that confirmed. And we will be airdropping POAPs to the wallet that you have listed. So that will eventually come to confirm. But until that happens,
okay. And so that was okay. And so that was can hear you.
Yes,
perfect.
Yes, we spent an hour and a half. I know you spreadsheet. I know you used it too, right?
Yeah, I had to. So that was my So that was my follow-up. My friend is coming. So I wanted to see was there a way like I can DM one of you address? It would be her first address. It would be her first. I just want to make sure like she kind of gets she's new to like NFTs. She's new to like NFTs. I just don't want to have. I just don't want her not. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Cohen. Perfect. Thank you, Cohen.
Yeah, and Cohen, on that note, it's probably a good idea for us to have a secret word for on-site claims. Well, I guess we're gonna have a site.
Actually, what we're doing is we're airdropping. We did a snapshot and we're taking all the addresses at wallet and creating holder POAPs. So the people that do show up, and want the discounted rate open up their POAP app and show the POAP.
Great.
And if they don't have it, they can just claim it instantly. They can just claim it because their wallet is already tagged.
Got it. I've got to jump. I've got to jump. It's been an amazing space. It's been so much for everybody who's been here. If we get confirmation about a space with Maha to discuss more decon specific thing, tweet it from my account, and VeeDao account. Please follow VeeDao. Please follow VeeDao and all the rest, and we'll see you soon. And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Mexi, when you're able, please do. I'm gonna bounce.
I'm the one that was running it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob.
I'll
I'll put down the space. I'll put down the space.
I can't understand. I can't understand your space. Your signal is really bad.
Sorry.
It's all good. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, VeeDao.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I got to run in a hurry, but this was great. I'll see you soon.